So when I came back, I noticed that I got some activity going on in the garden. I kind of want to say I use this, but I don't know. I can't remember. That's just my mindset because of how I grew the other potatoes. I feel like I just need to put soil over them. Yeah, we got our spinach that's doing a little some. So we're gonna see what happens with our spinach. As y'all can see, we do have a flower that's coming in on our squash plant. Very grateful to God that I'm able to have this space. I'm fertilizing them because y'all told me that they're heavy feeders. I just feel like I got high hopes. How y'all be doing? Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are returning, hey friends, y'all, we got some updates going on in the garden. Y'all know I was doing monthly garden tours, but now I'm like, I need to start doing them at least weekly, twice a week or something, because so many things are changing in the garden like daily. So I did go out of town for a couple days for work training. So when I came back, I noticed that I got some activity going on in the garden that I was not expecting, and I'm very grateful, very glad about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around so y'all can see the things that we got going on. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna start with our watermelon bed because we do have another watermelon that's growing on this plant. And I do not want to bother. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to mess with it. Look at it, y'all. So it's about the size of our other watermelons that we were getting. It's a little bit smaller than our one that had got the blossom end rot. The couple that got the blossom end rot, rather. So I'm going to keep an eye on it and see what it does. Before I left to go out of town, I did fertilize all of my plants. So even though my watermelon plant wasn't doing that well. Oh no, look at what else we got, y'all. I didn't even notice this. I didn't even notice this. Oh my God, look. That's the biggest one we didn't have. Oh my God. Tony in the house sleep, y'all, so I don't want to go in there and wake him up because he just got off work this morning. But look. Oh my goodness. And like I said, I just got back yesterday evening. So, I can't even get my words out now, y'all. Okay, so I did fertilize this bed before I left. And I'm going to tell y'all what I fertilized this bed with. And as y'all can see, we got some more mushrooms going on in here. So, before I left, I fertilized with the fish fertilizer, the 511. And I also fertilized with this, my tomato and vegetable food. So I did fertilize with this as well, and I want to say that was it, y'all. I was not expecting that. Dang, that just threw me off. But okay, get it together, girl, get it together. So I fertilized with that as well. Now we haven't been getting rain, so I'm assuming that's why my plants are really doing as good as they're doing. Now y'all remember, I did put the lime in this, but it's a slow release lime, so it don't start working immediately. So I'm guessing that the soil is starting to become a little bit more healthy and starting to do what it's supposed to do. I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I ain't been gardening for years. I'm just doing something right now, but I'm very excited. And we got some more watermelons that's growing in on this plant as well. And by me being gone the last couple days, I did not come out here and hand. Oh, look what's over there. Look what's doing what it's do. Bumblebee over there pollinating, doing this thing. So I did not hand pollinate this, and I'm gonna continue to let nature do what it's gonna do. I'm not gonna hand pollinate. Yeah, I'm gonna just let it do what it's gonna do. That is very exciting, y'all. I don't want to go through this whole little plant just to see if we got other watermelons. I like the thought of being surprised. So, ooh, what's today? Today the 28th. Okay, I wasn't gonna win the watermelon bed, so I'm not gonna say I regret paying up early because I wasn't gonna win. I don't think this watermelon is gonna be ready in time for me to be in one a bit. But anyways, let's get off that because I'm excited. So our cantaloupe plant. Now I'm a little bit worried about our cantaloupe plant, and let me tell y'all why. Because this cantaloupe has been the same size for about a week now. So I don't know if it's gonna do anything. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. We're gonna see. But I did fertilize this as well with the same thing that I used for our melon plant. And then we have another one down there that's been the same size for a good little minute as well. But we're not gonna bother it just yet. But I do want to let y'all know, let me turn y'all around real quick. I do want to let y'all know, I do plan on, if this plant don't be done produce anything or has any type of growth within the next couple weeks, I do plan on taking this bed up. So I'm giving y'all the forewarning, so y'all know when it happens, y'all won't be surprised and y'all won't say, why you do that, why you do that. It's coming up. It's coming up. I'm doing 2 weeks on, I'm gonna give it maybe a week and a half. I don't know yet, because I got other plans for this garden, y'all. But anyways, let me flip the camera around. I don't want to go too deep into details with it. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens with this plant. Y'all know this is the only thing that we actually have in this bed, so we'll see what happens. Now let's go around to our Vego bed. Now we still got the same activity that's been going on when I did the last garden tour, so nothing major has changed. We do got some more strawberries that's blossoming out. Oh, look at that. Our strawberries are like extremely small. As y'all can see, they are ripening up, but I'm gonna cover it up with some with the leaves, because I don't want the birds to come over here and mess with it. They kind of soft a little bit. I don't like my strawberries soft, y'all, so if the birds do get to it, I won't be mad about it. But yeah, our marigolds are still doing well. As y'all can see, I have not moved the deal or the marigold just yet, but I don't know if I want to move it, y'all. This bed is doing so well. I don't know if I want to take up anything, so we'll see what happens. I don't want this this deal to flower either, so I'm gonna start pruning some of it off so it can kind of continue to produce a deal, because I really feel like that's helping keep the pest away in this bed. Our lavender is still doing well. I did fertilize this bed as well before I left, so I used the same thing. No, I think I just used fish fertilizer in this plant. Yeah, I just used the fish fertilizer, and I also used I think I used this as well, y'all, but don't quote me on that. I kind of want to say I used this, but I don't know. I can't remember. That's why I'm gonna start recording when I fertilize, y'all. I have to get in the habit of recording when I fertilize. That's something that I do not record. But our carrots that we put down, they aren't doing anything just yet, but oh wait, yes they are. We got a little germination going on right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, we got a little germination going on. So we're gonna continue to water this. I don't believe I watered these carrot seeds when I initially put them down, but I can't remember. I guess y'all say, girl, you can't remember nothing. But yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna pull this weed out of here. Let's move on to our okra. Our okra is doing good. I have been having it shaded, you know, for a good little minute. So it's doing a thing. And then we got our other plant that's starting to blossom up. Eventually, I am going to move these or take these up, because I don't plan on like growing any more okra, because y'all know I don't even know if I'm a fan of okra or not. So we're going to see what happens with that one. And kind of go from there. I'm gonna leave that insurance down there just a little bit longer, just in case some come through and destroy this plant. We're gonna see though. Our marigolds is still doing a thing, and they dying off. And y'all know sometimes I collect the seeds, sometimes I don't, because I don't want to have a bunch of marigold seeds. You know, I already have a whole bunch. Now this plant, what the? Oh, that's just the leaf. Y'all remember when I dropped these seeds down, this plant not growing as much as I would like it to. I can't remember if I fertilized this plant before I left or not, but I did fertilize the okra with the 511, the fish fertilizer, so I know I did that. And I also put a little bit of fish fertilizer in our rice, because I heard that rice is a heavy feeder, and even though it does not have any drainage, y'all see that the sitting water that was in here before is not in here anymore. But this plant is growing really, really well. I'm excited to do the harvesting on this rice, y'all. I'm very excited to do that. Y'all know it's not going to produce a whole bunch of rice. Probably, like I told y'all before, it might be enough for 2 bowls, but I'm excited to see what happens with that plant, because I don't see a lot of people doing rice. Okay, so our green stalk. Our Swiss chard is doing good. I'm so glad I didn't get rid of this plant, because I was going to get rid of it. But as y'all can see, we got some new growth coming in on here, and I have it shaded with my umbrella. So I keep it shaded because it's on this top tier of the green stalk. And our strawberries, they're still doing really, really well. This one is dead, so I think I'm going to eventually pull this up and put something else right there. Maybe some spinach I can put right there, but I don't know just yet, because y'all know the spinach don't like a whole lot of sun, so I might decide to put something else on that one. And then these strawberries, they really doing good. Yep, so I'm getting some greenery. I don't know if it's going to produce strawberries this year. I'm not 100% sure. Y'all know these are bare roots, so we're going to see what happens. And this is doing the thing as well. Now, when I fertilized my green stalk, I did not like fertilize from up here. I went through each one and I poured the fertilizer in. I've seen people use this top rack to fertilize, but I didn't want to go that route. I wanted to like make sure everything was getting a good amount of fertilizer in it, and I wanted to see if it made a difference. So I did put the fish fertilizer in our bean plants. It's still, to me, not as green as I want it to be. I know it needs some nitrogen, but the only nitrogen that I have is like the slow release stuff. So I'm gonna just continue to do the fish fertilizer once a week with our beans and see what happens with those. Our shishito pepper plant still showing out. I am not gonna harvest any shishito peppers until they turn red, because I want to see what they taste like while they're red. So it's still producing. We still got some activity going on, some little small ones coming in, so it's still doing pretty good. And then down here I have another bean plant, but y'all remember this bean plant actually has I thought it was spinach growing in here, but it looks like it's carrots. Yeah, it looks like those are carrots that's growing in there with it. Carrots and beans are compatible, because I did check. Yeah, they compatible. And then our potatoes, they still growing really, really well. Yep, they're growing really, really well. By me having experience with growing the potatoes, I'm just a little bit nervous about me not being able to actually like put the soil over the potatoes as it grows. So, you know, that's just my mindset because of how I grew the other potatoes. I feel like I just need to put soil over it, but we're gonna see what happens with it, because we don't have the opportunity to do that on the green stalk. So y'all know I like to give y'all real time and real results, so we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna come down some so I can go around to the other side of the green stalk. Okay, so on this side, I already showed y'all that we got our carrots that's doing the thing. Our carrots are showing out. I'm still not going to prune these just yet, but I do plan on pruning them. I just want them to get a little bit bigger and, you know, get a little bit more established before I start pruning stuff off. And then we have this one. This one looks more full than the other one, though. So we're going to see what happens with it. And this is our ginger that I was telling y'all about. The ginger still has not sprouted up. So what I'm gonna do is, not today, maybe tomorrow, I may go in and take the ginger out and put something else in that little slot. And here is our dwarf okra seed. As y'all can see, it has a little bit of damage on it, so, but this one does not. So this one might be the one that that's gonna stay in the pot, because y'all know I'm not gonna leave both of those seeds in there, or both of those seedlings in there. We got some more potatoes on this side. Our comfrey is still doing really, really well in this green stalk. Y'all know I got it shaded a little bit with this umbrella here. So I haven't bought like the insect netting or anything that y'all was telling me about that green stalk carries. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I ain't want to pay for it. That's why I ain't buy it yet. I did not want to pay for it, because I feel like it's other options for me to be able to shade this green stalk. So we're gonna rock it and roll it and see what happens with it. Now this okra plant, y'all know this is a big okra plant, so I don't know what's gonna happen with it. I don't know just yet. And we got a small dwarf okra seedling right here too. I forgot I had that in here. It look like it got some stuff going on with it, but we're gonna leave it in there for right now. And if push come to shove, y'all, if this plant just get too crazy, just grow too big and grow too wild like it's supposed to do, I'm gonna just pull it out. Very simple solution for that. So we'll see. Now the comfrey that's growing in here, it's taking a little bit longer than this comfrey, because this one actually had leaves on it. I did this as an experiment. I broke off a piece of this comfrey. I guess it's called the stem, the root, I don't know, y'all, but I broke off a piece of that and I just planted it right in here, and it's starting to actually form leaves. So if y'all are growing comfrey, or y'all buy comfrey from Etsy like I did, y'all can actually break off a piece of the stem and plant it somewhere else, and it'll start producing. It takes a little bit longer than the one that actually has leaves on it, but it'll eventually start producing. So, and then right here we have our spinach, and we also got a weed that we're gonna just pull out. Yeah, we got our spinach that's doing a little some, so we're gonna see what happens with our spinach. And then we also have our bell pepper plant, the Mexi spicy bell pepper, and it's growing slowly but surely. Yeah, it's growing slowly but surely, but it's growing. And look at all them insects. I need to change these out. I'm gonna change these out, I promise y'all, after I get finished recording. And these are strawberries that's in here that's still doing something, a little something something. So we'll see what happens. And this is spinach as well. This spinach is not doing as good as the other spinach, and I know I dropped more spinach seeds in there, but I think I just put them all in one little bunch. That's probably why it's not doing as well. So we're gonna see. Maybe I'm gonna pull this up actually, because I feel like it's too many plants that's next to each other, so it's gonna take a little bit longer for it to produce. It looks like it's 3 plants right here, so we're gonna just pull this one up. That way I can see what this plant gonna do on its own. So yeah, they kind of spaced out now, so we'll see. And then we got another bean plant over here. This one actually got some little funky stuff going on with it, so I don't know what's up with that. But if push comes to shove and shove comes to push, I can always pull this one out, because this looked like the only one that got something funky going on with it. So y'all tell me if y'all had experience with this on y'all bean plants and if I need to get rid of it or not, because y'all know me, I pull it up quick. And over here we got some more spinach. It looked like we got carrots mixed in with that spinach as well, because the green stalk did tip over, so we don't know what's gonna pop out. We don't know just yet. And then I got my lantana over here that's doing this thing, and then I got another lantana. Now I will say this, the lantana that's up top is not doing as good as the lantana on the second tier, and I'm thinking it's because it's in that direct sun. And our bare root strawberries in this slot, it has not did anything, so I'm actually gonna go through and pull that, and that'll probably be in another video. I try to show y'all everything that I do in the garden, but sometimes I just get out here and I just start doing stuff, so you know, things happen. I want to show y'all real quick in our Vego bed. As y'all can see, we do have a flower that's coming in on our squash plant. So this is the one that I actually moved from under the tree. I was worried about it getting ate up by squash bugs or vine borers or whatever the case may be, but it seems to be doing pretty good in this Vego bed. I'm not sure what this is exactly. Like, do y'all know? Is this something that I should be worried about, these little spots? I will say this as well. I did fertilize this bed too before I had left. So my little deal looking a little bit sad over here, but this is one that I had broke apart and transplanted, but this one seems to be doing well. So I don't know what that's about. We'll see. Now I will say this too. I did not I have not filled up this bed with water since I got it. I haven't filled it back up with water. So as y'all can see, it's actually above the max, and I think it's because we had got some rain. So what I'm gonna do is, since it's above max, I'm gonna actually let some of this out, let some of this water out, because I don't like the fact that it's above max. Now y'all can tell that our water is a little bit green, but that's because we did add those old tomato plants and things like that to the bottom of this bed. So I'm thinking that's why our water is like a little bit green, and it could also be because of the fish fertilizer that we added. So we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, it's full, so I'm gonna let that drain out while I just go through this bed some more with y'all. Our beans have actually germinated, so our beans are doing the thing back there, so we're excited to see that. We have shishito peppers still coming in on this plant, and I'm gonna let these get red as well, so I'm not gonna bother them just yet. We got a bunch of them coming in, some up here, then we got some coming in right here. It's loaded with flowers. We got one right here. So our shishitos are doing really, really well. And I'm thinking this is a squash plant, but I'm not 100% sure. Since I don't know if it's a squash plant or not, I am going to pull it out, because I remember I did put some spinach right here and some carrots. So I don't want it to interfere with our spinach and our carrots. And we also have another squash plant that has germinated and doing the thing. So, you know, we don't need too many squash plants in this bed, because y'all know they get pretty big. The plan is to train this to kind of go up like that, but I got to do some more research on how to do that, y'all. Our basil, the leaves are starting to grow back on it, so that's exciting. And I have not added another flower to this bed, so I don't think I am either, y'all. I feel like it's doing okay on its own. Now I do want to give y'all an update as far as pests go. This the way this bed is designed, it does not keep pests out 100%. So y'all know I'm honest over here. I give y'all 100% transparency. It has not kept bugs out altogether, because as y'all can see, we caught some bugs on our little sticky traps. But I will say this, it's not a lot that we caught on here. And I'm kind of glad it doesn't keep bugs out completely, because I actually seen a bee in here earlier, and you know, I'm thinking that it's doing this thing, pollinating like the things that has flowers on it. So I don't mind that it still lets some bugs in. And the reason why it does, why it is able to let bugs in, is because if y'all see on this back area right here, it's still some type of gap. Now if y'all want to avoid that, or make it to where y'all don't have any bugs at all that's getting in y'all plant, y'all can just find a way to like maybe tape this down to close it out altogether. It's a way to do it. I feel like y'all can go around and tape this whole little thing down, but I'm not going to do that, because I don't mind that it's still a few bugs that's getting in here. So as long as they're not eating up at our plants, I'm okay with that. Because as y'all can see, we don't have any, let's knock on wood though. This ain't wood, we're going to act like it's wood. We're going to knock on wood. We don't have any pest damage on these plants as of now. So that's exciting to see. Yep, that's exciting to see. And I'm looking under the squash leaves right now to make sure there's nothing coming in. So yeah, we don't have anything. I feel like the garden is doing well right now. I'm going to actually leave this up for a little bit until I go in the house, and then I'll close it back down. I'm gonna let some more of this water out too. And while I'm doing that, let me take y'all down here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I hate coming under this tree, because I feel like I got a better chance of getting attacked by some form or fashion of a pesky bug. So I hate coming down here, y'all. But I will say this, our wildflowers are actually starting to get some type of blooms on it. It ain't much, but it's starting to do something. Our shishito peppers, they're coming in down here as well. I really want to move these shishito plants, because I love these peppers, y'all. Y'all know I love these peppers. And then our what are these again? Strawberries. Y'all know I plan on moving some of these strawberry plants to our green stalk. And I might do that in the next video, which may be filmed tomorrow. So we'll discuss those in the video tomorrow. I don't know when y'all can get that video though, but you know, we'll keep y'all posted. We still getting some new growth in on our potato plant. So that's exciting. And again, this is the one that we pulled up and harvest potatoes out of, and we put those same potatoes back in our bed. So we're starting to get some new growth on those. So we'll see what happens with that. Our basil down here is starting to flower. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just pinch it, even though it's getting ate up anyways by a little pest. But I'm going to just pinch it off. And it look like it's going to start flowering up here too. So I'm going to just pinch this part off. And our corn. Oh, let me go up here and turn this. Put this water back up. So I don't empty our bed completely. Because we got some good nutrients in that water, child. Okay. All right, so what was I telling you? Oh, the corn. So our corn is doing a thing that it was not doing in the previous video. Our corn has the tassels coming in. Is that what it's called, y'all? The tassels. Y'all let me know now. This is the smaller bag. This is the 5-gallon bag. Somebody told me that my corn is not going to grow well in the 5-gallon bag, but we're going to see what happens with it, y'all. I really want to see it through, see what happens with it. And I did actually harvest some blueberries off of this plant yesterday. So that's what's happening with the blueberry plant. Y'all see it. And it still look a little funky. The Tiff Blue still looking a little funky. The other one's not so much, but the Tiff Blue, I'm a little bit concerned about it, but not too much to where it's like I'm about to add some stuff to it. So we'll see what happens with it. Our other watermelon plant that we had down here, that we actually had to cut the watermelon off of, it's starting to grow more leaves and stuff like that. So we're gonna see what happens. We got some weeds growing in this watermelon plant. The mugs in there too. I don't really have too many high hopes on this watermelon plant. This is the one that actually is in this little small pot. So eventually I may get rid of this one very soon, sooner than later. And then our wildflowers, even though they got ate up, they look a little sad, but they still doing a little something. And if y'all notice, our marigold plant is actually doing worse down here than it was doing up there. So, you know, it's doing something, but it's doing worse. And our shishito pepper that got ate up, it's starting to grow back some leaves. So we're gonna see it through, see what happens with that plant. Because y'all know I wanted to pull it up really, but I'm gonna see it through. And then we got some more corn over here that's getting the tassels on it. This has a tassel on it, and this has a tassel on it. And then our bean plant that got ate up, I left it down here just to see what happens with it. Y'all, the reason why I leave my plants down even though they get ate up is because I just want to see if it'll bounce back. So that's the reason behind why, as an experiment. And then our $16.84 watermelon, y'all remember that got ate up too, but it's starting to grow more true leaves on it. So it's nice to know we didn't lose it completely just yet. So we're gonna see what happens. And our potatoes, hate this tree up here. Our potatoes, so our potatoes, y'all can see that some demolished all the leaves. Still, the last video I had a few leaves left on there, but some didn't demolish the leaves. But it is what it is. We're gonna let it rock and roll and see what happens with it. Our mint is still doing incredibly well. Yep, our mint is still doing really good. And yeah, that's it over here, y'all. Yeah, that's it over here. I ain't got nothing else to show y'all over here, over in this area. So yeah. So as y'all can see, we got a few exciting updates, you know, a few things. I feel like I got more good updates than bad updates this time around, because last time when we was getting all that rain, I had a lot of bad updates. But this time I got some pretty good updates. I'm very excited to see what happens with the garden. I'm feeling very motivated, very grateful to God that I'm able to have this space to grow food and vegetables and things like that. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep y'all posted on our cantaloupe, because I say 2 weeks, but it might be sooner than 2 weeks that I get rid of that, because like I said, I got some other plans for this little patio space. And some people may say, girl, you crazy, because it's the end of June and you want to start making changes to your garden. So it's risky. Yes, it's definitely risky, but I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with it. I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen with it. And I just feel like my plants that are not in the raised beds, the little ones that's on the directly on the concrete, are doing well. But not in my watermelon is doing something, and it's big. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I might be on to something with this here. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted on this watermelon. It does not have any signs of disease. Let me flip it over a little bit so I can make sure. Yeah, it don't have any signs of disease as of now. So I'm gonna protect it. I'm gonna keep it protected, because every time I get my hopes up, it die on me. So, oh, and let me show y'all this one. We got another one coming in. Hold on, I just noticed it. So here's our other one, and I'm thinking this is the Jubilee variety based off of how it's shaped. So I don't know, y'all. These watermelons might do a thing for your girl. I'm gonna keep on taking care of them. I'm gonna keep on fertilizing them, because y'all told me that they're heavy feeders. So I'm excited to see what happens with it. Yeah, I think that's all the updates I got for y'all today. I do plan on recording more content tomorrow, so who knows what's gonna come in that video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another video. If y'all made it to the end, I know we didn't did the watermelon emojis before, but since I feel like my watermelon plant is bouncing back, y'all leave a watermelon emoji, because I just feel like I got high hopes. How y'all be doing? I got high hopes for that watermelon. So thank y'all, love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.